Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Tallulah State High School Senior Formal. My name is Alex Delzell and this is Todd Darush. I'm also known as Raz and Darush. And we are welcoming our first car in tonight. So we've got Quinn Brew-Van-Heck and Izzy Nolke.
Quinn Brew-Van-Heck and Nolke arriving in a green 1951 Chevy. Quinn wearing a charcoal suit from Peter Jackson's, and Nolke has let us know that she's wearing a dark green floral number.
Yeah, that car looks really green, doesn't it, Darush?
I agree, mate. Good pickup.
Thank you. Really happy to see these guys graduating today. It's obviously an emotional time for their friends and family, and then for us as well that have been really blessed to be teaching them and be involved in a lot of their schooling life.
Yeah, absolutely. Having taught these guys since my first year at Tallulah, it is a bittersweet moment seeing them go off into the world, but probably more alarming is that we're letting them go into the world with choices like a cheesy hot dog with pasta on top as their favourite tuck shop order, Raz.
I don't know how he's made it this far thinking like that, but it's...
Very alarming.
Isn't it what? Look at these guys coming down, big smiles on their faces. Words of wisdom. We've got Go Smash, the all schools volleyball because we couldn't, and don't sweat the small stuff from Nolke here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we're...
We've been given the green light for a question. Izzy, can we grab you? Oh, have your photo. Izzy, thoughts on a cheesy hot dog with pasta on top?
Sounds like a bit much.
I'm glad you agree. Sorry. Enjoy your night. I'll see you inside.
In the meantime, while these guys are heading down and getting their photos, we've got Chloe Dobson and Holly Maynard turning up in a blue Tirana. That's another really blue car. What do you think, Darush?
2 from 2 so far, Razzle. You're nailing it, mate. That is definitely blue and Tirana, as it says here on your sheet. Well done.
I didn't want to go off script like last year that I got some great feedback on. So making sure I stick to the simple stuff coming along here today.
Yeah, absolutely. All the online feedback has been taken to the board. Razzle's come back not looking like a fishing lure this time. Don't these girls look stunning tonight though, Mr. Delzell?
Yes, Chloe and Holly coming down. We're okay to grab Holly for a question here. So Holly, just before you head in, what are your thoughts? My moustache or Mr. Darush's moustache?
I'm going to have to say Mr. Darush.
That really hurts, but we'll play on. All right, enjoy your night, girls.
Smile through the pain. Smile through the pain. As the girls walk on inside, we have got Lachlan Dennis and Brielle Hoffman showing up in a green 2002 HSV VY Club Sport. Delzell, could you please confirm that's a green car?
That's got green all over it. It sounds like it's got an engine in it as well.
At least 4 wheels.
At least 4 wheels and a spoiler. And so I think that makes it go faster.
Wow. What an insight. All that time playing Need for Speed Most Wanted is really paying off.
Finally. So we've got Lachlan wearing a black suit, which is looking very dapper. And then Brielle wearing a black and gold dress with gold accessories.
Excellent. And we've got some contrasting favourite tuck shop orders with a hot dog with cheese and chicken chips and gravy. I concur.
With which one?
Both good choices.
Fantastic. While we welcome those guys into the formal, now we've got Hayden Keenan and Lindsay Smith rocking up in what looks like a red car.
I believe these sorts of cars were referred to as Chargers last year. Any comments on that, Delzell?
It was probably wrong.
Looking to the crowd to confirm that it's actually a 1965 GT350 fastback Mustang. A beautiful car. Beautiful car.
Yeah, these guys looking very nice coming down the red carpet. Big smiles on their faces. Not sure where to look. So looking at us. Good choice.
Poor choice.
As we welcome these guys into the formal, we've got a loud car now.
It's Bumblebee. Liam Price and Jade Vandermark. Interesting to note, Liam Price has shown up on time to something. That's exciting. Delzell?
Oh, I got no words for that. That's just, it's a modern miracle.
2021 been a strange year, but this caps it off.
We've got Liam jumping out of the car with a black suit on, which is looking very nice. And then we've got Jade, a fabulous red sequin and glitter dress featuring a ruched thigh split and off-shoulder detail from Abyss by Abby. How'd I go, Drish?
You've nailed that, mate. I'm going to go to Liam for this question, whether or not you pronounce the word ruched right. I'm sure he'll be able to give us a pretty good insight, being probably top of the class in English this year, I'd imagine.
100%. In terms of next year, Liam's just written Chippy, so going nice and simple. And then Jade, working with Ms. Hitch Makeup and Beauty whilst completing my diploma of beauty. So both have nice plans heading into 2022.
Absolutely, very exciting. Liam, of course, Liam and Jade both are part of the All Schools Touch Football.
That's
the past 3 years, which is
massive
very
achievement.
special.
Yeah, massive achievement for you being involved in that, Darush. Obviously, a big part of the touch football here at school.
Absolutely, very special. Liam, before you go in, did Dalzell pronounce this word correctly in ruched?
I don't even know what ruched is.
Neither do I, Liam, but that's what I read.
I don't know. Ruched?
Well, how would
Okay.
you pronounce it, Jade?
Roost?
Can I read it?
Yeah, I think you said it right.
Featuring a ruched.
You heard it here first, team.
What the- oh,
I
no, that
pronounced
is-
that word right.
We may have given you a little bit too much airtime then, Liam.
As we come up to a break in our cars for the formalities this evening, it's been a really good start. Some really nice cars, big smiling faces. What do you reckon, Darush, you're really looking forward to seeing tonight?
For me, I'm really looking forward to seeing the smiles, as you've described, on these kids' faces as they step into life after school. Pretty big step. I do remember, it wasn't too long ago for us, Dalzell. We were doing the same. Being,
Very, very recent.
Yeah, very recent. Not like Hilly, Mr. Cochran.
Jeez, they've been out for a while.
Yep. Looking for retirement home soon, I believe, Mr. Hill or Danny.
Anyway, moving on. Now we've got rocking up Nick Crook and Charlie Miller. What do you reckon about the car there, Darush?
I think it's white. Definitely has 4 wheels. It's a 2019 Ford Mustang, I believe, though.
That's a nice car.
Yes, it is a nice car. We've got Charlie wearing a black and gold princess dress, Nick wearing a black 3-piece suit, and he'd like to thank his parents for dealing with him. Any comments on that?
Fair comment. It's always good to see someone wearing a 3-piece suit as well. We don't see them too often coming out at these events, so a nice vest on the inside.
Yeah. Very peaky blinders.
Yeah, hidden gold. Nick Crook, favourite tuck shop order, CCB, same as Charlie Miller, and a blue Gatorade. Great addition to the lunchtime order as these guys enter in. Match made in heaven.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Dalzell. Match made in heaven. Chicken, cheese, and bacon, for those wondering at home, is the CCB. I know everyone's just on the edge of their seat to find out what that stood for.
So yes, as we welcome 2 more very excited seniors into our entertainment centre for tonight, we've got our new arrival, Clara Furness and Laura Warren.
I was reading a royal blue velvet suit, and as I looked up, my goodness, that's outstanding, Dalzell. Outstanding.
That is a royally blue velvet suit
And-
in a red Mini Cooper.
Yes, and I haven't quite seen Laura yet, but burgundy suit written down. Oh, goodness.
If there's a colour that I really enjoy in a suit, it's burgundy.
Burgundy.
Look at these guys. And the
Far
glasses to
out.
match.
Incredible.
Making their way
Stunning.
downtown.
Clara's words of wisdom. Have a past time. There you go. Folks at home, if you don't have a pastime, have one.
All right.
You
It's
do
on
that.
in the past. Moving on to our next arrivals, we've got Megan Groves and Jessie Simmons. As they've described their car, it's silver, and I'm pretty sure that they've really helped me out with that one.
Thank God they'd written that down, Dalzell. I wouldn't trust you to pick that out. Number of wheels, what do you think? Tyres?
At least 3.
Yeah.
So Megan Groves and Jesse Simmons, both part of your rec class here, Darush. You know, been a big part of your teaching career for the past 3 years. What do you reckon? What about these guys coming in tonight?
Yeah, as you were saying, they've been part of my rec class, but even beforehand, I've taught both Jesse and Grovesy back in year 9, actually. So another couple of kids. Very sad to see them leaving, but excited for what the future has for them. And Jesse Simmons would like to thank his mum for helping him with his assignments. Can I just say, Miss Simmons, if you're in the audience, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's fantastic as we welcome those guys in. Next, we have rocking up in this big car here, a 79 series dual cab Land Cruiser that's really revving the engines. Sarah Clampett and Saxon Smith.
Saxon wearing a navy blue suit. Sarah wearing something pink. I have planned on wearing pink since year 7. There you go, got a wish.
Yep.
A pink something.
As long as the dreams came true, that's what it's all about.
Yep. Big fan of her favourite tuck shop order though, ravioli and chocky milk. Also, seems to be agreed with by Saxon Smith. He's picked chocky milk as well. That's a good choice.
It's a bold choice, but I would say that it's a standard choice. It's it's the different flavours that really make the tuck shop order.
Yes, absolutely.
More revving, Darush.
That sounds like an engine revving. Yes, correct. Again, nailing it. Both Sarah and Saxon have identified the will to have a question. Should we hit them with the mustache?
All right, then we've got to lay 2 questions down here.
Okay, great.
You know, as they wave to the audience, they say hi. Nice big smiling faces. Sarah and Saxon, first of all, welcome to your formal, but who out of the 2 of us has the better moustache?
Yeah, Darugo for sure.
Yeah, that's an overwhelming victory for Darush so far. Moving on.
And just one for you, Saxon. There are rumours that you had started my last name being pronounced as Doogie all those years ago. Any comments?
I don't regret it whatsoever.
Neither does the rest of the Tallulah community. Thank you, Saxon. Have a great night, guys.
Thanks, guys. All right, and as Saxon and Sarah make their way inside, we have got Maya Dixon and Tyler Power E showing up in a 1976 Ford Fairlane. No colour written down, so we'll see how Dalzell does picking the colour on this one.
That's it's really looking pretty yellow. Yeah. Maybe a darker yellow than the lighter yellow than there is in yellow. Anyway, so Tyler, a student that I taught in grade 7 as well. Great to see him graduating towards the end of his school career here, along with Maya. Both really Maya. Very apologetic pronouncing it Maya. Both really happy to be here. Enjoy your night, guys.
Yes. Apologies. Big apologies. As Maya and Tyler move down the red carpet, we have got Zach Hart and Dylan King getting out of a brown Ford XD Falcon. Now, Dalzell, I know you're looking confused. That doesn't look brown.
Doesn't look brown from where I'm sitting here, Darush, but I've been wrong before, and I trust what Zach's written down here.
Okay, so you're 100% that that's a Ford XD Falcon?
100%. There is no other car that looks like that, I can guarantee it. But Zach Hart, Dylan King, both students that I've taught for a long time through their school career. It's fantastic to see them here and with their big smiling faces. Nice red and grey silver. Would you call that silver, Mr. Darush?
No, I'm going to say light grey suit like it says on the paper.
It's a shame that I didn't read it on that one. But both of these guys put down for a question. So, Zach, if you could choose to be any animal, what would you choose?
Tiger, any day.
Why is that?
Oh, king of the jungle.
as Zach is in his grade 12 cohort, king of the jungle. All right, have a great night, guys. Great to see you. Congratulations.
Number 13. Hey, we've moved on.
All right, they've tried to mix us up here with a little bit of change of order. Luckily, we've been getting some good information from the rest of the staff that are here. And very excited to have getting out of the car Joshua Fernandez and Jeremy Fajardo.
Very interesting to me, Dalzell, that Mr. Fernandez has chosen not to just wear one of his Red Supreme sleeves over the top of this navy blue suit, although I don't find it the most fashionable. It is led to believe that it gives you magic volleyball powers.
Yeah, I can confirm. The red sleeve has brought Josh magical powers on the volleyball court, well, according to him, it has.
Yeah, well, he notes himself as the best setter in Gladstone. Some are even saying Central Queensland.
Central Queensland is not enough of a stretch, I reckon. Maybe even central to North Queensland.
Wow. Very impressive. And Jeremy wearing a gorgeous, sparkling navy dress. Very elegant, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And then a navy blue suit to match.
Wave. Nice wave to the camera there. Beautiful.
Arriving in a white Mustang.
Yep. I'll just pinch Josh for a comment. Got him. He smiled. Josh, before you run off, are you or are you not the best setter in Central Queensland?
To be honest, I've been hiding my talent for like a long time now, and I am the best setter in whole Australia.
Whole Australia. You heard it here first, folks. Dalzell.
Can confirm. Very happy.
Huge news.
Now, rocking up here, we've got Kieran Connolly and Olivia Gill. Two very happy students to be here.
Big smiles on their faces. Wearing a smoke-coloured blazer and trousers with a blue vest and tie featuring an Indigenous print. Love that touch, Kieran.
Something really special for each of them there. So, Kieran apparently next year, according to this, mechanical fitter apprenticeship. Fantastic. And Olivia, interested in moving on to become a primary teacher.
Exciting, Olivia. Very, very exciting.
Oh, God. So, moving on to, I guess, that next part of the night tonight, where we're sort of 12 cars through. You know?
Is that an official next part?
That's an official next part. I believe you have a little bit of a plug to give Mr. Darush.
Oh, yes. Doing a sales pitch, I believe, Mr. Dalzell.
Yeah, which we're really excited about. And, you know, it's a big part of our school community now. And so, you know, Mr. Darush has got plenty to say.
Oh, yeah. So, exciting news for Gladstone Year 12 graduates. Among each group of Year 12 students, there are some who obviously need some additional support finding work and careers after schooling life. So to support these students, the Queensland Government is actually funding the Link and Launch program at our own campus, Dalzell. Okay?
No way. So,
no, I mean it.
Oh, all right. Tell me more.
Okay, so led by Michelle Egmelis, she is our Gladstone's Link and Launch Coordinator. If you know a Year 12 graduate who needs assistance, please let them know that they can get in contact with Miss Egmelis. Available to all Year 12 graduates, no matter which school they attended.
That's fantastic. That's awesome support that we've got here in our school community for students that do need that extra support. You know, not everyone knows what they need to do or want to do after they finish school, and so having somewhere to go for that help is really, really important.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we finish our plug, we've got Michaela Cook and Anthony Henzel arriving, okay, in a black Audi. But again, Dalzell, they're trying to throw us off, but I know you can tell me that that's not an Audi.
It's definitely a Holden. How did I go?
Good job. Any further thoughts?
It looks nice.
Great job. I'm thinking that's a Commodore.
you have an eye for cars there. So Michaela Cook rocking up in an emerald green two-piece with lace from Gladstone Bridal Boutique. And then Anthony looks like a black suit. What did you describe that tie colour as?
Well, look, I was actually going to comment on this, Dalzell. When I was teaching Anthony in Year 9, I called home and let Mum know that he'd done a really good job for the week. And he came to school next week and told me she gave him $50. So that $50
I
gone
imagine it's
towards
gone to that tie.
that suit and that tie.
Had to be.
Looking really good.
Really, really happy to be here. So next up, we've got Mitch Sloan and Shay Amber Phillips rocking up in a gold 1979 XD Ford. Gee, that's an old car.
Yes, and just a bit of confirmation, that car that Mr. Hart rocked up in before looks very similar to this one. So you might have been onto something that it was an XD Ford, Dalzell. Well done.
Yeah, nice. So this car is actually older than our old staff, Hilly and Cochrane.
Refuse to believe that. Mitchell Sloan would like to thank Tallulah State High School for getting him into volleyball, which I'm sure he regrets after some of the biggest moments of the year being blocked by me on my recovery from a really bad knee injury. I apologise.
So we'll catch these guys for a quick question on their way in. So what's a song that you really want to hear at tonight's formal, guys? Memories. Who's that by?
Don't know.
Yep, there's got to be a song named that. What do you reckon, Shay?
Don't stop believing.
Oh, who does that
choice.
No.
Yep. At least we've got the song names.
Song names, that's all we need. Take that to the TJ.
All right, have a great night, guys. Congratulations.
Some words of wisdom by Shay here. Your teachers may be annoying, but they're actually trying to help you. I can't help but feel a little targeted having taught Shay for 3 years.
Yeah, I'd say that that's definitely targeted at you. You are sometimes annoying, but you're always trying to help.
Great. Excellent feedback. I wish she had mentioned that a few years ago.
I'm all about helping. I'm all about feedback.
Yeah.
You know? So, if there was a car that you would really want to rock up to the formal in, Mr. Darush, what do you reckon?
Look, as an ambassador for the environment, the new Nissan Leaf, it's been branded a luxury car by the government. So, you know, both environmentally friendly and luxury. And I think that describes who I am pretty well.
That's a really nice touch. Environmentally friendly and luxury.
Yeah, I'm sure you had similar thoughts.
That's it, yeah. I call it the bus. It's my formal.
The bus to formal.
Yeah, well, we didn't arrive like this. We were at school and then we travelled in the cars to the event.
There you go. Well, I guess that's a testament to the spectacle that we put on here in Gladstone, being a city boy yourself from Brisbane.
Absolutely, yeah.
Not from the pure central Queensland, the heart of central Queensland, Gladstone.
Right. It's all about being environmentally friendly, reducing the number of cars that are on the road and taking the bus and using public transport.
Oh, great. Good for you. So also environmentally friendly, that's what you're letting me know.
Environmentally friendly and crowded. That's how I like to describe myself. All right, we've got our next car that's turning up here. This looks like it's a little bit of a mouthful. 1971 V8.
That's an 8.
V8 XY Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe apparently helped her dad with lowering the car and fitting the new springs. This is the car's debut, so first time seen out in public.
Absolutely. And Hayley wearing an emerald green dress with fitted bodice. I don't think I've said that right.
Oh, no,
Bodice.
you definitely
There we
botched
go,
that.
from the crowd. And a flowy A-line skirt featuring crystals and accessorized with sparkling heels. Sparkling heels.
If there's something that stands out on formal dresses, it's a sparkle. Rich.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a little bit disappointed we haven't decided to go the sparkling heels tonight. ourselves, Delzell, but there's always next time.
There is always next time, and we're really lucky to be here doing tonight's graduation or formal ceremony for these guys. As Hayley Wallace gets out of the car wearing an emerald green dress with fitted. You've already said that.
Correct. Please keep up. Phoebe wearing a gunmetal fitted crown featuring sequin embellishment in the shape of a fern, paying homage to her homeland, New Zealand. Again, a beautiful touch. I love seeing the kids paying homage to their heritage, Mr. Dalzell.
Yeah, it's fantastic news. I think that's another word that you've botched, though, homage.
I'm sticking with it.
I'm just going to check in with these guys as they walk in. So, as you guys enter here, I've got a couple of quick questions. So, Hayley, you've referred to something on your dress as fitted with this word here. How would you pronounce that word?
Bodice?
That's what I said.
Right, that's 0 from 1 so far, Mr. Darush. And Phoebe, Darush said you were paying homage to your home town of New Zealand. How would you pronounce that word?
I don't know. I didn't choose it. It was chosen for me.
All right. Well, we'll say
It's
that
one
you've
from
said
two.
it wrong. Yeah.
It's 1 from 2.
Awesome. Fantastic work, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night.
Okay, Phoebe and Hayley making their way inside. We have got car number 17, Mr. Nicholas Campbell getting out of the car with Lakeisha Thirup. They are arriving in a black Mustang or HQ GTS Monaro. Dalzell, there's a couple of cues on this one. Couple of cues. I'm going to leave it to you, mate. I think you can pick this one up.
All right. Firstly, we can see some black.
Great.
So I'm going to say the Mustang.
I thought the two acronyms on the front and the side of the car saying GTS would have given it away, but it is in fact a HQ GTS Monaro. Anyway, might not throw to you for many more guesses. Nick Campbell has some words of wisdom. Party now, you can always redo school. He also told me earlier today that he's got a bit of a specialty in shaking his body like a belly dancer.
That's a special skill.
Yeah. Lakeisha, having done a lot of dance in her time through her schooling at Tallulah State High School, I'll just get her for a comment once she's done photos about Nick's ability to dance.
That'll be an interesting comment that we get here. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. So, Lakeisha, any thoughts about Nick's dancing? Good, bad, average?
If I have to be honest, it's pretty bad. Sorry, Nick.
Okay. Look, try to get your confidence back. I'm sure you got a big night of dancing ahead, but good luck in there, mate. Thanks for your honesty, Lakeisha.
All right, as those guys are entering, we've got Brooklyn Draper and Ethan Harrison rocking up now. Doesn't say anything about a car, so I'm going to throw that over to you, Darush.
We've definitely got a Toyota Hilux, mate, but there is a whole heap of extras down to this one. A whole host of extras, so it's hardly recognisable, but again, I thought you might have picked this one up.
You chose poorly on that thought.
Okay, I apologise. Ethan has identified he's wearing a suit. Very descriptive, I agree. He hasn't missed the mark on that one. Brooklyn, a little bit more descriptive. A gorgeous pale blue gown with sequins and lace sleeves. Nailed the description. Couldn't agree more. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, nice. And Brooklyn's got some words of wisdom for anyone watching out there. Be kind to your teachers. Goes a long way. That's really nice sentiment from Brooklyn as they enter.
Absolutely, particularly after getting heckled earlier for being annoying. That is nice to hear. Okay, and getting out of the car now, we have Paige King and Sam Mack, two house captains from the Year of Sport. Spoke really well, the pair of them, at Sports Awards on Wednesday night. Mr. Dalzell, any thoughts on what car they've got out of?
Well, they've arrived here in a red Camaro.
Yep.
Paige King has described what she's wearing as it wasn't $1,000. Not quite sure what to make of that. And then Sam Mickety Mack wearing a suit again, very descriptive. Both look like they've gone with black, a classic colour.
Yes, absolutely, a classic. Sam's thanks his parents for getting me through grade 12. I can't imagine Paula has had much to do with that.
Yeah, I would say that Sam is really not paying testament to himself. He
Yeah.
has to have done it.
I
Has to have done it
agree.
himself.
Paige, quickly before you go. No, you're right, mate. Okay, Paige. My mustache or Delzel's?
Yours.
Ouch.
That must hurt.
You're my favorite teacher
Well, that's a win across the
Bit of-
board then.
Bit of salvation there, Delzel. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you inside.
For those of you guys that missed that on the live stream, Paige just said that I was her favorite teacher, so moustaches do not matter. As we've rocked up here, car number 20, we've got Amber Carter and Caleb Pollock rocking up in a 1970 Ford Mustang. Very nice.
Absolutely. And Amber has identified she's wearing a blue dress, silver shoes. Again, I can't see the shoes. I'm just going to take you. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're sparkling,
sparkly as
Delzel.
well.
There you
Oh,
go.
stop that.
Caleb didn't go with the sparkle himself. His words of wisdom, though, study and party hard. Not sure which of them come first, Delzel. But
Both at the same time, I would hope.
at the same time, there you go. Study tips from yours truly, Delzel. And we have here Albert Manga trying to open a door for Gian Egmalis to get out. Arriving in a midnight blue, aptly described, 1969 V8 XT Ford, which has lots of chrome and it's very loud.
Can confirm, very loud.
Yep, hard to disagree with that sentiment. It is quite loud.
Gian's wearing a strapless cocktail dress with a 3-tiered sheer overskirt, pale yellow floral fabric, and with hand-sewn floral embellishments. Thank you to KAR Bespoke.
Yeah, nailed that one. Gian has been accepted to study a Bachelor of Psychological Science at CQU next year, so keeping her in the region. Big win for Central Queensland. And Albert just wants to be successful in whatever he does.
That's
Okay?
fantastic news.
That is fair.
Just before these guys head in, got to make a quick question here. Albert's identified he's up for a bit of an interview on the red carpet. So, Albert, I've got to make a comment about your performance at today's graduation ceremony. What can you say?
It wasn't the best, but my voice is playing up. It was still good.
I think you've really undersold yourself there because I reckon you nailed it. Do you think you would have sung it better, though, if you weren't chewing gum?
Nah.
Well, there's a lesson for all of those.
Nah. What an insight. Thank you, Albert. Have a great night, guys.
Insight for all of those future singers out there. There's no way you're going to be able to sing better if you're not chewing gum.
Absolutely. And as we come to a little bit of a break, I thought we'd throw back to one of the questions you identified earlier. What animal would you be for Zach Hart? What animal would you be, Delzo?
I'd have to be an elephant. 100%. They're huge. And they are dangerous.
Okay. Big and dangerous. That something you're missing from life at the
No,
moment?
another apt way to describe myself, I would say. I thought that I really connected well with the idea of an elephant.
There you go. That's really insightful. Thanks. Appreciate you letting me into that little snippet of your life and I guess why you'd like to be an elephant in the future.
Big shout out to all of those watching on the live stream. I know that this is broadcast down at the marina and live out the front of Lightbox here. So I'm sure there's plenty of people watching at home, really excited to see their graduating friends, family coming in for their formal tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And a shout out, Mum, I've made it. There you go. 404 people in the live stream.
That's got to be at least 405 people in total. You'd think that more than one person is watching one of the live streams.
Oh, right. I see the angle you're coming from. There's got to be at least 2 people behind one screen.
100%. Glad you're picking up what I'm putting down there. Well, that's a great effort. Having, 404 incredible amounts of people signing in. If you're sitting there and there's 2 people watching one device, just sign in on the other device as well. Even if you're not watching it, let's boost those numbers. Really make the grade 12s feel special as they're coming in tonight.
He'll sell it as the agenda of trying to make the year 12s feel special, but loves the attention, Mr. Dalzell. Just loves the attention.
Yeah, it's obviously a different feel this year, not wearing my summer suit. And, again, thank you to the feedback on the comments on social media for what we should...
identifying that you look like a fishing lure, I believe.
Yeah, that was... I'm not going to say that it was wrong, because we looked and it's definitely not wrong. But yeah, we've definitely gone a little bit more classic tonight for the viewers at home. So you're welcome, viewers. In amongst the cars and the dresses, there's us to look at. What do you reckon?
Well, unlucky, I guess. Unfortunate that we've had such a pause that they're going to have to turn to us, Dalzell. Not quite the sight for sore eyes. In fact, the next car that we've got, number 22, will be the sight for sore eyes until one of our own gets out of the car.
Yeah, geez, yeah.
Who's recently shaved his face. There's a hint for those at home watching.
You heard it here first. Recent shaved face getting out of the car.
Truly shocking shaved face, some people are saying.
All right, rocking up here, car number 22. We've got Allegra Wire Aiden. And again, trying to stitch us up here. They've got down as a Nissan Patrol. And even my keen car eye would notice that is not a Nissan Patrol.
I personally would just like to say I'm really proud of your growth. I wouldn't have backed you to pick that last year, that this Toyota Corolla is not a Nissan Patrol. You've done a really good job, mate.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. And as promised, the hint, getting out of the car, fresh shaved face, our CEC at school, Ambrose Coolwell.
Yeah, Amby Coolwell. Got a lot of comments, copped a bit of heckling for shaving the face, but he's doing it for a good cause, Mr. Dalzell, for Movember, raising awareness for men's mental health, which is a really important time of the year, of course, being such a pertinent issue, particularly here in Australia, but obviously all mental health very important.
Absolutely. Hello. Allegra also obviously very excited to be here, walking down the red carpet with your mate Ambrose. What do you have to say to Ambrose tonight?
Thank you, Amby, for taking me. And that's all.
That's fantastic. What do you reckon, Ambrose? How proud are you?
Oh, very proud. I've known Allegra for a long time, so it's very awesome to see her graduate.
That's fantastic news. Congratulations on making it, and enjoy your night.
So as we watch Allegra and Amby walk down the red carpet, we have got Mick Robert Mignate and Emily Oliver arriving in a no clue Ask Emily. Emily says, "It's so cute." So that's on you, Dalzell. What do you got?
Can confirm, cute.
Cute car. Confirmed. Cute car. Mickey is wearing a dark suit. Emily wearing a classic corseted bodice with slimline skirt featuring side split and train. And would like to thank Dad for being a super dad. Beautiful.
Words of wisdom from Mickey as they head in. Have fun and don't give up. Really good words to live by, don't you think, Darush?
Absolutely. Can't help but think that might be a subtle Rick rolling from Mick Robert, but we'll let him get away with it.
Great pick up there, Darush. As we welcome our next car. We've got car number 24, Archer Boyce and Cassidy James. They're coming in a white Chevrolet. How'd I go with that pronunciation?
Look, it's probably alarming the viewers at home that sounded so close to a Charger. Some people having flashbacks to last year's botched attempts. But we've got Cassidy wearing a red dress from runway 7. Archer, clearly the sun's coming in over the hill because he's still got the sunnies on, but wearing a blue suit, red pocket square and tie, and looking fantastic, the pair of them.
As they make their way in, we've identified Archer here. Archer, what are your hopes on the menu for dinner tonight?
Oh, man. I'm hoping for a chicken palmy, man. That's all, man.
Hub feed.
Hell yeah, brother.
Excellent. Love being referred to as brother. Thanks, Archer.
Don't forget
Yep.
man.
Yep. Excellent. Congratulations, Archer and Cassidy. Have a great night.
Okay, as we let Dalzell's brother and man head on in, we've got Nathan Jacob rocking up with Sophie Smith. Rocking up in a car identified as something pretty sweet. Dalzell, surely you recognise the logo on the front of that.
Yeah, I think I do, but I've lost all confidence and don't want to have a crack at it.
But the growth, Dalzell, the growth. You've come so far, mate. I think the people at home would be cheering you on at this stage.
Is it a Mercedes?
Strength to strength, mate. Strength to strength. So, Nate would like to say that Tallulah has been a great journey. Thanks, Mum and Dad, for raising a legend. Sophie's submitted nothing for us here. Yep, bit rude. But
Well, I can identify Sparkle.
sparkles.
You can see the sparkle.
Absolutely sparkling. Some plaid on Nate's suit. Firing the crowd up.
You guys at home, you better be fired up.
Nate, a few years ago, we went down to Canberra and the name Young Nat Eurodog evolved. Would you? Yeah, you recall. Would you like to give the crowd some insight as to where that came from?
I can't remember, but I think I got on the bus somehow. But I was young, I was cool, but I had pretty sweet outfits.
I actually recall it was because you liked Kesha's name with a $sign in it, but you didn't want to mimic her, so you had to have the Euro sign in it. So it was Young Nat Eurodog. Beautiful. What a memory. Yeah. Okay, well, sorry guys, I'll let you go inside. Have a great evening. We'll see you in there.
As Mr. Darush is chewing the fat there with Nate, Emily Newton has rocked up in a black Ford 2004 RX-8.
No. XR8. Sorry, Dalzell. You've
I've botched it.
we'd come so far, and the tower comes tumbling down oh so quickly.
Yeah, wearing a gorgeous burgundy-coloured gown with fitted bodice, sweetheart necklace, and a hidden side split in the flowing satin skirt. Another former student of mine, grade 7, Emily.
There you go. 6 years ago.
Pleasure teaching her. Haven't had heaps to do with her since then, but it's awesome to see her here, graduating. Massive smile on her face. Excited for the formal.
Absolutely. And year 7 for these guys, Dalzell. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your first year? Second year?
That was my second year, yeah. So when they did their year 6 orientation days, I was a teacher for one of their classes then. So when these guys were in year 6, that was the first interaction that I had with them. Incredible. It is. It's really, really exciting to see a lot of these guys here. We just had Sophie Smith walk in with Nate Jacob. I know Sophie quite quiet and wouldn't have wanted to jump in on Nate's interview there, but don't let anyone tell her otherwise. She's a big bully. She's always bullied me, and I'm afraid of it.
I'm really glad you could get that off your chest to such a public audience, mate. That must feel nice.
I just want everyone to know what she put me through.
Excellent. We'll probably come back to that when we're off air. But as we get to number 27, we've got a BMW 3 Series arriving with 2 passengers, Ryan Chetty and Steph Merrick. Mr. Dalzell.
Steph Merrick, one of our school vice captains this year, and a good mate, Ryan Chetty.
Done a great job as well. Steph?
Absolutely. She's been a great representative of our school. Really proud to have her as one of our captains. And it's fantastic to see them really excited to be here for their formal tonight.
Pretty exciting to note for Ryan that while at Tallulah, he learnt stuff sometimes.
That's fantastic news for Ryan. I'm really happy for him. His next year actually looks like leaving Gladstone. I don't know why he'd do that, but
Sure.
if that's what you want, that's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And Steph's identified that teachers are always there to support you. Love reading these positive things, Dalzell.
Oh, that's it. It's nice to feel appreciated, nice to feel welcomed.
Absolutely. And Steph going into medical imaging, diagnostic radiography, I believe.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Potentially down to Newcastle, I believe, Steph.
Ooh, that's a trek.
Yeah, I don't imagine she'll be taking the bus every day. All right, moving on. Oh.
The big man himself.
Connor Brown. Look, black 1968 Mustang rocking up, arriving with Emily Cannon, wearing a two-piece ensemble with custom clay earrings made by her auntie. Great touch.
Nice touch. Family touch.
Absolutely. And Connor wearing a royal blue suit, dark aqua tie and pocket square, chestnut shoes and matching belt. Incredibly descriptive.
Yeah, he's proud of himself. He knows what he's got and he's flaunting it.
Absolutely. And why not, mate? He looks good.
Absolutely.
One thing I will make comment of, and it's little known about Connor, is that he can actually Dougie really well.
Do you reckon he can teach us how to Dougie?
I imagine so. Is there a song about that?
I haven't heard it if there is.
No teaching how to Dougie, Connor says on his way in. We'll see about that later.
Got Emity here with him as well, a massive part of the touch football setup that you've been a part of for the past couple of years, Darush.
Absolutely. Oh, carries that team. Absolutely, Emity. Don't tell the rest of the squad, but...
Congratulations, guys. All right, moving on to our next car, a red 2017 V8 VF Commodore. Don't understand why there needs to be two Vs, but carry on. And we've got Lydia Gray and Sarah Jaycock walking out.
Absolutely. Lydia has identified that Tallulah's allowed her to meet some pretty amazing people. Okay, have to agree with that. The cohort has been absolutely amazing. Sarah identifying... I've seen this a few times, and I don't know if our chemistry teacher is going to be happy, but drop out of chemistry while possible. That's not the first time I've read that, Dalzell.
Yeah, right. Well, that's an interesting insight for our watchers at home looking to move into chemistry in the future. But you've heard it here first.
Do you think that might be in response to forecasts that maybe Mr. Cochran might get a start as a chemistry teacher?
If that's true, drop out now.
Ditch it. Scrap the subject.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
It's not worth attending.
And then moving on with our next car, we've got Kyan Farquharson and April Peterson rocking up tonight in a black turbo with multicolor lights, and it's loud and fast. Oh,
doesn't have a name on it, but you've seen one of these before, Dalzell. Go on.
Music to my ears. It looks like it's got a spoiler and four wheels. That's fantastic.
SS Commodore. But that's all right. Kyan is wearing clothes he hopes. Can confirm he's met his hopes and dreams. He is wearing clothes. April wearing a green sparkly dress.
Love the sparkle.
April, one of the members of my first few classes here at Tallulah. So very, again, bittersweet to see her moving out of Tallulah and into the big bad world. Exciting times.
Absolutely. And Kyan's word of wisdom there. Time is passing. Are you? #GBO6. I don't quite understand that reference, but I believe it's got something to do with the science block.
Yes, absolutely. The science block, another science-themed words of wisdom. Alarming.
So I am really excited to announce these guys getting here tonight. We've got rocking up in a 1994 Nissan Skyline GTR, Sarah Cadell, also known as Cadelli, and Ethan Kozloff, also known as Cozzy. Both students that I've had a lot to do with over the years. Super excited to see them here. Clearly very excited to be here as well. Please stop making that sign into the camera, Cozzy. You're embarrassing Cadelli.
Controversial. He's contradicted what he has just done down the red carpet and said something really sweet, actually, that his suit goes well with his lovely partner's dress.
That's a really nice thing to say. I'll hang about for a bit while I get the opportunity to interview these guys. Super excited to get into the formal tonight.
Some words of wisdom from Cadelli. A bit grim. It doesn't get easier.
Wow, thanks for that for the viewers at home there, Cadelli. Really, I'm sure everyone really appreciates that one.
But exciting. Cadelli's going to study secondary teaching. I'll let you get to your interview.
Oh, stop that. Are you excited to be a teacher? Are you hoping to teach at Tallua?
I'm very excited, yeah.
100%. Cozzy, plans for the future?
Oh, I got an apprenticeship up next year, so
That's really exciting. If you guys were a colour, any colour of the rainbow, what would you be?
Blue.
Blue. Interesting here from Cadelli. Cozzy?
blue.
That says a lot about Cozzy. All right.
Yeah, I could hear the gears ticking over in his head.
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your night.
Oh, we've taken away from the time of young Spag walking down the aisle was Zoe.
Elijah Lay and Zoe Quizzlebash. Again, students I've had a lot to do with since grade 7. Really excited for them to be here. Rocked up in a Volkswagen Beetle. Wearing a dark grey Italian suit from Spag there. And wearing blue expensive dress. I'm sorry, mum from Zoe. How are you guys feeling tonight?
Oh, pretty good. A little bit nervous, though. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking. What's a song that you'd really like to hear tonight, Zoe?
Oh God. Anything Ed Sheeran.
All right,
you go.
Ed Sheeran. Got to be on the list. Thanks,
Ed
guys.
Sheeran as Braden shows up deuces to the camera. Damn, Braden Berger rocking in on a motorcycle, Delzell. We hadn't seen that yet.
Oh, love to see it. Something different. Really, really impressive.
Interesting note for you, mate. That's half the amount of wheels that the cars had.
Oh my God. Was Braden on the back of it or was he in a sidecar?
On the back. Tucked
Very
in.
cool. Very cool.
Yes, and as we move on here, we've got Ethan Malone getting out of the car with Tatiana Manitsky. Okay, coming in a white and flash Ford Falcon. Okay, maybe even an FPV vehicle.
If you got it wrong, I'm sure the comments on the feed will tell you.
Yep. Looking forward to that heckling. Ethan Malone got a nice red tie and flower to match his navy blue suit. He's actually said that the teachers are always striving for their students to achieve their best, which is nice, given that I taught him the last 3 years, and that sort of contradicts some of the feedback I got from him from time to time.
And then we got Tatiana wearing a nice red dress here. Tatiana, who is a teacher that you'd really like to give a shout out to tonight?
Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark, a former teacher of ours.
No, Mr. Clark,
Mr.
music
Clark,
teacher.
music teacher, of course. I'm sorry, Mr. Clark, for that. What do you really want to say to him?
Thank you for helping me with music because we all know I needed it.
Yeah, nice one. Well, that is our best efforts. Making sure that we help our students as best as possible. Oh, and rocking up now is Brooke Formosa and Big Trev Watson Scott.
Big Trev dog.
Oh, White Jag. Nice. Again, two students
yours?
very close to my heart here. Been very much involved with their schooling over the past couple of years.
Unfortunately, has identified that Miss Taylor was the only cool teacher. So for any teachers inside there, don't listen to what Brooke says. She's lying. Only Miss Taylor was cool.
That really hurts because I've pretty much taught Brooke since grade 7.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Trev, Working at Woolies next year, love that. He does a great job down there, Dalzell, in the valley.
Oh, geez. Yeah, he knows his stuff. Knows his stuff down there.
I feel like my groceries safe.
I never know. I never feel like I'm overcharged.
As we say goodbye to Brooke and Trev down the red carpet, we have, of course, got Ashley K. Lindeberg and Caleb Longden. Sidgy. Okay, 2 of your students again, Dalzell, coming out in droves.
Absolutely, yeah. Coming in a green Ford ZD Fairline. Ashley K wearing a navy blue sequins dress with silver accessories, and Sidgy blacked out suit with purple tie. Love. Absolutely, as Sidgy gives the salute down the red carpet. Both of these guys really, really excited to be here. Super happy to see them. A great couple of kids. Both excited to have a chat on the red carpet as well.
If I can, Dalzell, ask the question, do they regret not beating Darush's rec class at any stage?
That's a bold question. Any comment on the class versus class challenges?
I reckon we should have won fair and square. At 2 out of 3, I think that's a good win.
2 out of 3.
100%. Sidgy, now obviously there are 3 of us here with a moustache. All right. Who's got the best one?
Myself, I have the best mustache here.
All right, if there was going to be a runner-up, who would it be, me or Darush?
I'd still put myself in all of those spots.
All right, Sidgy's taking out first, second, and third. Love to see it.
The other 2, not worth mentioning. That's fair. Sidgy, well done.
Have a great night, guys.
After those 2 make their way inside, we have got Ella Wright arriving in a blue Ford XR8. According to Dalzell, an RX8, but wearing a blue sparkling gown and a Heidi wrap. Again, sparkles, looking fantastic.
Oh, sparkles make a big difference, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Identified that Tallulah State High School was fun and easy. Thank you, Ella. A testament to the staff there, I imagine.
And yeah, key words of wisdom. Keep your head down, bum up. Nice one. I believe that means hard work.
Yes, absolutely. Again, Dalzell, I have a feeling you've been thrown a bit of a bum steer here.
Yeah. It says here that the car, it's red and shiny. Now, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong.
Well done, mate.
I don't know if they're doing this to stitch us up or whether there's been a late change. I'm really unsure. Really unsure.
Yeah, tough to know. Could you comment on what type of car that is, though, for Anita?
Not quite sure. Looks like a Ford because it says Ford on there. Anita's wearing a blue dress.
Absolutely.
How exciting. Next year, hoping to work and study in aged care. Fantastic career to go into.
Anita, before you get your photo, highlight of 2021 schooling.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure. Probably meeting new people.
Meeting new people, absolutely. How about graduating? Exciting?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, I'll let you go. Have a great night. We'll see you guys inside.
As the sun starts to set here, the mood is just getting more and more exciting down here as our lovely traffic captain walking up. What do we think about the cars so far, traffic captain?
Oh, they're good. They're real good. They parking real well for us and everything.
That's fantastic. If there's a car that you would really like to see tonight, what would you like?
My mate's Blue Falcon's coming in, and that's real good.
A Blue Falcon. Care to expand on that, Darush?
Model, but it's a Blue Falcon, so he's done it up. So it's the paint changes colours on the daytime, so it's good. Yeah.
That sounds like lots of fun.
That will really throw you off, Dalzell, if the paint changes colours. That's a real game changer.
427. 427 viewers at home. That is fantastic news. Lots of people. Hopefully they weren't listening in while I was botching those interviews.
I imagine that's 20 people sitting beside other people watching on one screen, deciding to expand and watch on their own screen.
I'd really hope so.
Just can't get enough.
Yeah. I hope that they told their mates to get on after they saw our fantastic interview skills.
Yep. Oh, here we go. He's feeling pretty good. Mr. Zach Tatum looking very confident getting out of this Chrysler 300Z. Okay. Getting out of the car with Tup
Dumani. Couple of great kids, good mates. Again, two of mine that I'm really excited to see here tonight. Zach arrived at the end of last year from WA into my PE class. Tup, a big part of my rec class over the couple. Oh, look at that gold chain.
Another
and the earrings and the sunnies. Oh. There we go. Nice little
public
moment
displays of
on
affection, boys.
moment on the red carpet there. These guys done a great job to get here tonight. Really excited. Zach's...
You're still on. Oh, you changed sides. Zach, you had a lot of troubles at Wednesday night touch football this year because they wouldn't let you score from dummy half. Are you hoping there's a real change soon?
Yes, I am. I'm actually waiting for it to happen.
I imagine you've lodged a formal complaint.
Yes, I have, definitely. 2022, it's my season to score from half.
Lots of tries from dummy half. Okay, good job. We'll see you guys inside.
As we welcome Zach and Tup into the events for tonight, we welcome Elijah Retort and Emily Willard with no information about the car. So I'm going to ad lib here and say that it's blue and it's noisy.
Well done. I would agree. Blue and noisy. Now, disappointing, Elijah has decided not to dress up like Mr. Muller like he did yesterday at school.
Oh, didn't he nail that? Tell you
Far
what.
out. Incredible. Emily wearing a green satin gown with clean lines, a plunging necklace, fitted waist and low back. The skirt is flowing with a small train and has pockets cute yet sophisticated.
Nailed it. Words of wisdom. Another one. Drop chemistry.
Again, that's becoming more and more alarming. There must be confirmation of Mr. Cochran moving into the department and taking over chemistry, mate.
During that time, we've had another motorbike rock up. We've got Olivia Dillon. Definitely two wheels on that motorbike as we see it twirl down the red carpet. Fantastic. Wearing a sparkly lavender 1950s style dress with white and silver accessories. Very classic, very cool, Olivia.
Some words of wisdom. Good luck, I guess, for all endeavours, and live your life.
Words to live by. Next year, we have to stay tuned.
Guess
No
we'll do
information on next year, so can't wait to see what's going on next.
Now, two more students of yours, Mr. Dalzell.
Yep.
I believe.
Absolutely.
Juliet Wassel arriving with Jack Small in another... Okay, I'm leaving this to you, mate. You've done this before. You know. What is that?
That's Toyota Hilux.
Well done.
That I do.
Good.
That's good. Yeah, we've got Jack Small, Juliet Wassel. Car says no idea, but hope it has aircon. Definitely, I would assume that has aircon. Yeah, lots to do with these guys. Again, Jack mainly in the volleyball program, but also teaching him in PE. Juliet taught her every year up until grade 11. So, lots to see, as well as Juliet's mum, Kath, cutting all of Alex's family's hair, my wife's family's hair. Big shout out to Kath.
Shout out to the audience. Jack has let us know, and this is very interesting, Delzo. Fun things are fun.
No way.
He said it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, Jack's got a smile on his face as well.
My goodness, someone take a picture.
Unbelievable. Two great kids walking into, great young adults walking into the formal tonight.
And as we say goodbye to them, we welcome two other great young adults, Erica Williams and Laith Maslin, arriving in a Mustang. I'm going to say gunmetal. Gunmetal, Gray, what do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Laith, another one of the Students in my very first class here at Tallulah, Year 9 Geography, Year 9 Geo, had him all the way through.
What'd you teach him?
Not much. That it's difficult trying to manage kids in your first year of teaching. That's what I taught him, I think.
Fantastic. We got Erica looking to go into Bachelor of Paramedic Science for next year, and Lath doing some training and working. Both of them wearing some nice green colours. We've got Erica wearing an emerald satin laney dress from Gossip Gowns, and then Lath wearing a suit with a green tie to match. Lovely to see. Oh, top down.
Now, Dalzell, this is going to throw you off again. It says grey BMW, but that's incorrect. They trust you to nail this. Go on.
All right, that looks like a car that doesn't have a lid on it.
Correct.
Peugeot with no lid. Lid off.
Lid off, Peugeot. You have it here first. So we have got Gleneth Duran and Lionel Egdpin arriving in a Peugeot no lid. Lionel wearing something peachy yellow. Thanks, parents, for bringing her to the world. Touching.
Absolutely. Two students from my one and only grade 9 maths class back in the day. I remember those days vividly, and really miss them.
Did you teach them how to do quick maths?
There's only one way to do maths for me. That's quickly.
10 times 812.
That's a big number.
That's not quick. Too slow. All right. Don't even follow your own teachings, Dalzell. That's disappointing.
But great to see Gleneth and Linnell walking down the red carpet here. Big waves to the 427 people that we have watching at home.
Yes.
Massive efforts getting on and supporting our grade 12 students.
Love the shoes, Gleneth. Some big platform. Doc Martens, I believe, Dalzell.
Oh, Doc Martens.
That'll look wonderful.
Yeah, big Doc Martens. Love to see it. Looking absolutely lovely, these guys, as they get their photo taken. Great to see. Welcome to your formal.
There you go. We have a 1980s Holden Commodore. And arriving in it is Kashika Alahakun and Sean Hunt. Okay. Sean deciding to take wearing old man shoes today with some crazy socks. If we're lucky, we'll get a peek at the socks on his way in.
Luckily, Kashika was able to get his suit 50% off at Connors.
That's a win. You wouldn't tell, mate.
That's
dashing.
That is a win.
That's a steal.
Oh, unbelievable.
I'm assuming still paid close to $1,000. Looking at how good he looks.
Kashika, also words of wisdom, read the books for English. Really important. And, in terms of Sean, massive achievement for him. He said he's super proud to be finishing. Couldn't be happier for them.
And as we let Sean and Kashika go into their formal, we have Ali Bryce and Zachary Warden arriving in a maroon 1971 HQ Monaro. Dalzell. Student of mine, student of yours. Both taught both of them over the years, though.
Absolutely. Zach Warden, also known as Johnny.
Yes, Johnny, and Ali Bryce, also known as Brick.
Yeah, that's because she's solid like a brick wall. Is that correct?
Yeah, after she stomped on Ethan Malone when he came to his first touch training. I imagine that's when she got the nickname
Just
Brick.
asserting dominance.
Yeah,
Lovely.
absolutely.
Ali wearing a handmade by sewing with sleeve.
No, haven't nailed that one. But interesting, Ali's attained an apprenticeship as a Power Ranger. There you go. It must be the bright orange. Might be part of the outfit.
Yep, that's it.
There we go. Might transform later on. Make some sort of Power Ranger.
Absolutely. And then next year, Johnny looking to take a break, then uni 2023. Good plan. Take your break. Enjoy your time.
Just quickly before we move on, Ali has identified that the PE staff are cool.
Can confirm. Definitely cool.
I just want to make note that she's clearly overseen that there are a few people in there Mr. Cochran, that uncle.
Yeah. And she's definitely giving a shout out to someone in particular, though, don't you? Don't you think, Mr. Roosh? PE stuff?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Who do you reckon it'd be?
Billy?
I hope not. Arriving now, we've got Keith Lawrence and Chelsea Melville.
Melville. In the 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. Okay. Keith, a big fan of cars.
Yeah,
Keith,
Keithy.
did you work on that one at home? Always, absolutely. Chelsea wearing a red lace dress says she never got bored at Tallulah State High School.
That's because we are constantly providing interesting experiences.
And good times, I imagine.
Probably good times.
Probably.
Yeah. Now, arriving, we've got Ellie Nelson. Arriving in a 1981 Camaro. It has stripes and it goes fast. Do you believe that?
Well, we haven't yet seen evidence. I hope we don't. We've got a short space to see it leave. But Ellie wearing a stunning fitted gown with mermaid skirt and off-shoulder detail. Simple yet sophisticated. Achievements, making it to nationals. Very well done. Words of wisdom always have a mirror.
I
What for?
imagine Ellie was nationals in gymnastics. Am I right there, Ellie? Yes. Nailed it.
Okay, Ellie, before you go, you've identified that you're okay for a question. Now, we haven't asked it in a while, but my mustache or Delzel's?
Yours.
She couldn't look you in the eye when she said it. Yeah.
That's because she knows she's wrong. Has to be it. Has to be it. Righto. Next arriving, we've got Kelly Moore and Tyler Schultz rocking up in a W407 Walkinshaw VF Holden Commodore SSV Redline. What a mouthful.
And you've nailed it, Delzel. So Kelly wearing a stunning, shimmering, silver blue. Oh, it's shimmering. I can confirm it's shimmering.
Oh, and it's sparkling.
It's sparkling. Tyler wearing a navy blue single-breasted suit. Love the detail again, Delzel.
Oh.
Love the detail.
Detail is... It's in the detail.
It's... words of wisdom. Commentator to sing Don't Stop Believing. Take it away.
Who's
Take
asked
it away.
that? Yeah, don't stop believing. Na, 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 na.
Yep.
Street lights.
Threw you into that one. Sorry, mate.
I hope that was everything that they wanted. And the audience at home. All right, I believe now we've got rocking up Kieran Lawrence. Very. Oh yes, it's Kieran Lawrence. Escorted down the aisle by Keithy Lawrence as well. Really excited to be here. Keithy taking a second, doubling down the carpet. Yeah, absolutely.
Loves the attention.
Just photogenic, you know. Kieran wearing a lovely red dress, looking very excited to be here.
Absolutely. There we go. Environmentally friendly Delzo. We spoke about it earlier. We've got a Model 3 Tesla arriving with Dallas Peterson and Jordan Lester.
It's all about the environment, isn't it? Isn't it, Darush?
Yep, that's right, mate. Jordan's said that she's glad Tallulah State High School it's done, but she's said that we've taught her well.
I'd be interested to know what we've taught her well.
Yeah. Look, it's a good question. Words of wisdom, it's no easier, it's just smoother. There you go.
That is, yeah, fair.
Maybe elaborating on Cadeli's words earlier. Was it Cadeli who said it doesn't get easier?
Yep. painting a little bit of a grim picture, but
Jordan saving
Jordan
the day.
has,
It is smoother.
Swooped in and
Absolutely.
made it happen.
Dallas, one of the many Petersons to be coming through to Lewis State High School.
Absolutely.
Of course, graduating alongside his twin, which must be very special for the young man.
Absolutely. Dallas, again, a former student of mine, back in grade 7.
He's nearly cracked a smile at the camera.
Stop that.
Yeah, I know. Nearly a second one.
Yep, haven't seen that for years. That's really exciting. Congratulations, guys, and welcome to your formal.
My goodness, a Rolls-Royce Silver Spur from 1988. That's a beautiful car.
It's older than me.
Wow. Arriving with Daniel Benson and Kayla Rogers. Daniel wearing a black suit with a blue tie. Kayla wearing a dark blue gown, small train plunge neckline, and silver accessories. Let's see if they sparkle.
I'm excited for some sparkle.
I see some.
There's sparkle.
There's sparkling.
That's fantastic.
That's exciting.
News. Yes. Two excellent young adults walking down the red carpet now. Really excited to be entering their formal as they wave to the camera. 400 plus people on the live stream watching you now as they congratulate you in your graduation.
Yep. Kayla hoping to do a traineeship next year and start uni. Exciting. Words of wisdom. Suck it up, buttercup.
Fair enough. That matches very clearly with Kayla's personality that I have taught for the past couple of years. It's excellent.
Excellent. And now we have Madison Graham showing up in a red Mustang. Dalzell can confirm, I imagine, that is indeed red. Wearing gold, old Hollywood vibes. Incredibly sparkly.
Oh, lots of sparkle.
Looking fabulous.
Yes.
Madison, big shout out to Mrs. Hudson for making us pretty books.
That sounds like fun.
Pretty books. Can we get more once you're done your photo? Pretty books, Madison. What did Mrs. Hudson make you pretty books for?
Oh, Miss Hudson always makes us covers for the books of our English classes. So they are always like specially designed for us. So it's really fun.
Really touching. Okay, thanks, Madison. That's very special.
Maybe that's something we could take back to the PE department.
Yeah, look, I am sure that's in the forefront of Hilly's mind.
Absolutely. Covers for our books.
Yeah, covers for the books.
Our next car arriving here is another red car. It's 1971 LC Tirana. Inside it, we've got Kira Ashworth, Summer Ward, and Amber Smith. All really excited to be heading down the red carpet together.
Absolutely. 3 students of mine again from my first and second year here at Talua, Dalzell. Really special. Kira's written down she's going to miss the school. We will miss having these students at our school. It'll be tough, but very exciting to see that Summer is continuing barista-ing. Not sure that is a doing word, but exciting. Kira hoping to get a job in childcare, Dalzell.
Oh yeah, nice one. That's fantastic news. Another great career to be heading into, and really excited to see where these guys all head with their futures.
Absolutely. Amber's words of wisdom, pretty special. You are only one decision away from an entirely different life.
Crazy to think, but accurate.
Imagine if you hadn't have said the word charger last year. That was one decision, very different life.
You are correct. Anyway, moving on, car number 55, we've got Trinity McKenzie, Kushi Patel, and Venna Townsend. Another trio rocking up in their cars here. Possibly something silver or white with wheels. They have absolutely hit the nail on the head with that one.
Couldn't agree more. Definitely silver with 4 wheels. BMW driving away. Trinity wearing a pink dress that she really likes, which is sweet. Kushi wearing a red dress with moons and stars, and Venna wearing a dress that changes colour with different light. Venna trying to throw you off again, Dalzell.
Absolutely.
We know how much you can't pick colours.
Absolutely, but I can see the sparkle, and that's really standing out to me. So that's all that matters. The colour, great. Sparkle, big plus.
A bit of a theme for the words of wisdom with the word it. Trinity identifying push through it. Cushy identifying you will get through it.
Absolutely. I assume it is something hard.
Beautifully said. Number 56, arriving in an old Holden. Okay. Wearing a navy suit, we have Takoa Eldridge, accompanied by Georgia Staines wearing a blue sparkly dress. Cinderella vibes. You know how much we love sparkly styles.
Oh, absolutely. It's really lighting up the red carpet here. Again, two students of mine I've had a lot to do with over the time that they've had at school. Really exciting to see them heading down the red carpet. Words of wisdom from Takoa, grade 11 sucks. Well, I hope grade 12 is better. And then Stainsy, live, laugh, love.
I'd like to touch on a beautiful moment from the awards night recently where Georgia actually passed on the captaincy to her younger brother for next year, Mr. Dalzell. Really touching.
Yeah, we got to get an interview with that. What do you reckon, Stainsy? Was that a nice moment?
It was nice, but I'm scared for Tallulah next year.
All right, that's fantastic news. Takoa, how did you find today?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Just glad that I get to go to prom with my best friend.
Nice one. And what are you hoping for dinner tonight?
Steak.
We'll wait and see what that comes out as. Hey, have a great night, guys.
Plain and simple. Okay. Confirming the dress did sparkle. Car 57, we have got Jenna Peterson walking down. Interesting fact for Jenna, she always had 2 or 3 power banks in year 10 to charge her phone because it always seemed to be running out of battery, I believe. Not because she was using it in class.
Yeah.
Obviously. Jeb.
You need to get that battery changed, Jenna. Nice one. Really exciting to see Jenna walking down the red carpet. Big smiles on her face. She's getting the photos taken. Excellent. And the sparkly dress, no less.
Now, Jade Marsh rocking up in a red 1957 Chevrolet.
Well pronounced.
Thank you. Jade's going to be exiting in a red and gold gown. Identified that Tallulah is great and getting better. That's some really, really good feedback.
So it's always nice to know that the school is looking for ways to improve, and it's awesome to see that Jade recognises that and is excited for the direction that school's heading in.
Absolutely. Now, we haven't got information here about the person she's arriving with. I believe that's young Ashley Pike. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dalzell.
You are correct. You have eyes like an eagle.
There you go.
Big
Member
wave
of
from
my
Ash
AFL
there.
class. Oh, he's not going to come down the red carpet. That's a shame.
Member of my PE class.
Yep.
He didn't tell me about that today.
There you go. Quiet one. Didn't want to spoil the entrance for Jade. Okay, so Jade has thanked her parents for raising her to become the young lady that she is. A true testament to her parents. A lovely young lady.
Absolutely. It's really nice to recognise the work that our parents do for all of our students as they grow up and go through school, and how they develop into the person that they are. It's really special to acknowledge their effort and their love that goes into it.
Absolutely. As we have car number 59 arriving. Dalzell, nothing listed, so I'm going to let you come in when you choose to describe what we've got in front of us. But we have got Cohen Peretta opening the door for Heather Yaya Darcy. Okay, very exciting. Cohen wearing a red and black suit, matching Heather's red dress that hopefully distracts people from the fact that she's 5'1". Yeah. Look.
I think she's done that.
Yeah.
She's done it.
Very distracted. Picked, a good partner in Cohen. Being low to the ground, that's really helped him this year to become one of the best backcourt players, perhaps, in the Tallua State High School volleyball program, Delzell.
Absolutely. Cohen will go down as currently our best libero that I have coached in for the past 7 years. And it's really, really exciting to see him and Heather walking down the red carpet tonight, looking fantastic.
You know what? I think Heather probably is most excited about leaving school is that she's not going to have to see Ethan Munster too often anymore. Perhaps one of the big highlights about graduating. Can I get a thought on that, Heather? Excited about not having to run into Spud so frequently?
I'm actually really excited because he doesn't really leave me alone. Like, you can't really get away from him. So I think I'm going to be keen to not have to see his face ever again. Ever.
If only more of us could be so lucky, Heather.
Yeah,
I envy you.
A lot of us are thinking that same thing, Heather. Yeah. We feel you.
And Cohen, if you're all right, having the title as perhaps the best libero at Tallua State High School for a few years, I imagine, Delzell. How does that feel, mate?
Pretty surreal. Hard to believe, to be honest, but I gave it my all and happy with the outcome.
Love to hear that, guys. All right, I'll let you go. Have a great night. We'll see you guys inside.
As we welcome Brooke Stone down the red carpet, arriving in a green Mustang. Her words of wisdom are to get involved in extracurricular stuff around school. It is a really, really big part of school life, and Brooke has epitomised that with her efforts around the school and in the community. What do you reckon, Darush?
I was going to say the same thing, Delzell. Brooke has really sold herself short on here with her achievements. She has done an amazing job for the Interact Club here at Tallua. Not only Interact Club, but many other things that we give back to the community. She's done an outstanding job of giving back and representing Tallua in a really positive way.
Oh, 100%. And one thing that I really noticed from her notes here that really resonates with me is that her favourite tuck shop order is hash browns, which is a big part of our Tallua staff room, PE staff room.
Now,
especially of a Friday.
I might take this one, Delzell, as I fear that you might cry having to bear the fact that these two are going to be leaving you next year and leaving us. Jess Willis and Declan Baker. Hello, guys. You look fabulous tonight. Happy birthday, of course, Declan. Turning 18 today. I hope everyone gives him a big congratulations inside. I know you wanted to get away with not saying anything. Yeah. Guys, yeah.
You've given us no info, so thank you for that. Any comment on no info, Jess?
It was too many questions, so I don't really like reading, but I will give you props for the mo for extra points.
Thank you. If you were to choose a better mo between myself and Mr. Darush, who would you go?
I'm going to say
don't let your
texture,
emotions
we'll
get the better of you.
For Darush.
All right, that really hurts. Moving on, Declan.
I'm going to have to go with Siji.
All right, Siji has reeled his head again. All right, have a great night, guys. Thank you for that.
Siji. And number 62, we have Taylor Connor, arrived in a white Holden Maloo. Okay, greatest achievements, the grades that Taylor has achieved this year.
Absolutely, a fantastic student. Was a fantastic student back in grade 7 HP as well, and can confirm, hard worker, loves school, and is sad to see it go.
As we hear the cries in the background of a happy birthday for young Declan Baker, star of the show. Taylor moving into a Bachelor of Accounting and a Bachelor of Business. Overachiever, Mr. Delzell, smashing it next year.
Oh, absolutely. It's got to come down to the floral dress that she's wearing, the fashion sense, just nailing it.
Absolutely. Liam Hetherington arriving in a red Mustang, accompanied by Jesse Holmes, wearing a red dress. Liam hasn't identified what he's wearing, but with the keen eye that I've developed, Delzell, I'd say that's a black suit, a dark red tie, black shoes. How'd it go?
And a white flower. You missed a white flower, yeah.
Okay, I'll get the next one. Interesting, Jesse's dress is sparkling.
Oh, massive sparkle.
Really big
Jesse, I was lucky enough to spend a bit of time over in Japan with Jesse on 2017 Psyche trip. That was very exciting for me, and it was great to get to know a lot of the students there, and then Jessie as well. Yeah, really, really lovely young lady, and really excited to be here at the
Yep.
formal.
Liam, of course, moving into an apprenticeship next year. Not written down, but I know he was very excited finding that news out earlier on in the year. Just before we move on as well, Jesse had written down leave chemistry while you can. Another one.
All right, that's chalked that another one up. So we've got car number 64 here. We have got 1958 Chevrolet I can't read that.
Say it
sir.
with confidence.
I can't.
Biscayne.
Nice, with Tyron Fernandez, Caden Leicester, and Jordan Newton. All three boys rocking up Sunnies, Men in Black style.
This is Hollywood. This is what Hollywood feels like. Dalzell,
We've made it.
Tyrone, a member of the arts community as well. I recall a fantastic rendition of All Star by Smash Mouth on the Year 9 Canberra trip. That was beautiful.
Oh, and having the privilege of having my doggo as Toto in the community musical and getting to watch a lot of the rehearsals and shows, seeing Tyrone smashing it out in that was fantastic. So big kudos to him. All right, rocking up now, we've got Drishti. Drishti, our school captain for 2021. Again, another fantastic leader of our school and is just been an asset from start to finish.
Absolutely. Drishti absolutely cleaning up at our awards night earlier in the year, Dalzell, if you can remember.
Absolutely.
Just smashing it academically and just as a great representative of the Tallulah community, mate. She is an absolute testament
100%.
to our three core values: respect, achievement, and responsibility.
Yep, absolutely. Wearing a traditional Indian sari. And then next year looking at doing a Bachelor of Advanced Finance and Economics for honours at UQ.
I don't imagine she'll have many problems with that.
Yeah.
Okay, and we now have Maya and Liana Radicic arriving in... Oh, I'm going to let you have this one.
Oh, stop that. It's a charger. Oh my God. What a moment. It's a charger. Thank you so much.
They've done this just for Dalzell, obviously. Two of Dalzell's students, also two of mine. Had the pleasure of teaching them in year 10. Handed the baton over to you, Dalzell, for year 11 and 12.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maya and Liana, two absolutely fantastic, fantastic students. It's been a pleasure to teach them. They dominate every soccer lesson that we have, and it's easy to understand why when I see them out playing for the mighty Clinton. The Grubs.
Cheeky jab there. Torian Moore being escorted by Mace CQ on Jaffa, which is a 2020 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. Do you think it has something to do with the colour, Dalzell?
You've put me on the spot here. Not sure. But he's brought the squad out. Very exciting.
Love that Torian's tie matching the Jaffa. Rode in on an orange motorbike, for those of you at home who did not see. His tie matching so.
Yeah, right. So Mace, motorcyclist advocating child empowerment. Purpose is to support children and their families who have been affected by bullying, neglect, physical, emotional, and sexual abuse or domestic violence. That is a great cause that they've got going there.
Absolutely. Love to see them getting some representation in the community as well. As we see Brennan Laws arriving, car number 69. We have got Dalzell and Audi. Okay, I believe.
Yep.
It's all blacked out. It's hard to tell, but
It
I
is.
believe I'm on the button there, I think.
Absolutely. Brendan, another fine young man from my grade 9 maths class.
There you
Always
go.
questioned what I was doing.
And
Not
probably
quite sure
rightly
why.
so, Dalzell. Probably rightly so.
Probably warranted at times, which is fair enough. So congratulations to Brendan making it to the end and to your graduation. Well done.
As we let Brendan go down the red carpet, we have got Ben McMullen arriving in something cool.
Can confirm.
Something
Very cool.
Yep.
It's cool.
Subi. I think that's our first Subaru for the night.
Very nice.
Yep. Says that he met some cool people at Tallulah. There you go. That's exciting.
Yep. Absolutely. He's a cool person in himself. He's the only person I've ever had in any of my classes to grab a fishing rod out of their bag and start putting it together during one of my lessons. So that's something that I'm going to hold on to for the rest of my career.
There you go. And that might be heavily aligned with the words of wisdom that he's got written down here. Just don't think about it.
Yeah, that probably lines up with what was going through his head when he grabbed that out down on the hard courts.
There you go. As a chant erupts for Ben as he walks inside. And we are now welcoming Georgia Medgaris and Ashley McNaughton to the red carpet, arriving in a Chrysler S-Series Valiant.
That's a cool car.
Yep. Oh, I think so. Sounds cool. Looks cool.
Georgia wearing a strapless lace dress.
Lilac.
And Ashley there wearing a black suit by the looks of it with a tie that would match Georgia's dress. Very nice.
Absolutely. Georgia said, don't leave everything to the last minute. Might get her for an interview to ask what she's left to the last minute.
Yep, absolutely.
As she walks down.
And Georgia would also like to thank her parents for being a free taxi.
There you go. Georgia, you've said your words of wisdom. Don't leave everything to the last minute. Have you left things to the last minute in the past?
All the time.
Every assessment ever?
Yes. Yes.
There you go. Ashley, you wouldn't have done that.
Not at all, no.
Okay, great. Yeah, can confirm. Ashley, great student. Every single draft in on time in my rec class. No, yeah, not sure.
As we have car number 71 arriving, we've got Becky Battaglini and Battolini and Todd Longdon, two students of yours here, Darush, arriving in a black 2008 Holden Palais.
Yep. Yeah, so Todd and Becky, both students of mine. Very, very sad to see the two of them leaving next year. Even though they are both reserved. Woohoo. Even though they are both reserve students, it will be sad to not have them in one of my classes next year. Todd actually taught the Year 9 graphics class that I had been thrown into a few years ago in my first year here. Todd, an expert on the computer, had to tell me what to do.
I can't imagine that you wouldn't be an expert on your computer.
No, believe it or not. I know that's hard to believe, mate, but I did not smash it. Congrats, guys.
Still made it to where you are now.
Yep, I'm just getting through it.
We've got car number 72, Hannah Marie Powell and Joshua Sparrow arriving on our red carpet. I might leave the car up to you here, Darush. That looks like a bit of a mouthful for me.
Yeah, so a cerulean blue, very specific on the colour. It does look cerulean. Pokemon Gym, if you remember, Dalzell. It's a 1977 V8 Chrysler Charger. You've missed an opportunity there, mate.
Yep, it just warms my heart to see it written there. I don't need to say it, I just need to know it.
Hear it from someone else. Yeah, that makes
Absolutely.
sense. Hannah and Josh, both part of both part of my rec studies class at the start of last year. Realised that they didn't agree with my teaching style, moved into different subjects. Hated every minute of my rec class, I believe. Blowing kisses at the camera. Lovely touch.
Absolutely. Hannah, again, another former student of mine in grade 7 HP, all the way back in the day. Were very athletic all the way through her career at Tallulah, and excellent to see made it to the end with Josh.
Absolutely. Han hoping to save up for a camper van and travel Australia next year. Fantastic to see as the borders are opening up, so...
Absolutely.
Very exciting time for Han.
Lots of lovely
Thank you.
Australia.
Have a great night, guys.
And that brings us to our 73rd and final car. We've got
Not least.
Logan
Yes.
McIntyre. Look at that
Let's
cowboy
go, Logan.
hat.
I love the hat.
Coat over the shoulder.
My
what
goodness.
a look.
What a look. Achieving a corporal rank in the Army Cadets earlier this year. No, last 2 years ago. There you go. Big Logs has been a part of your rec class, I believe.
Oh, absolutely. Real big fan of kicking, running, and throwing, old Logan.
There you go. Kicking, running, and throwing. Fantastic to hear that he's good at the core skills of sport.
Absolutely. Being in a sport class, they are our main focus.
Jeez, I tell you what Logan did thrive at. Orienteering.
Oh, something else, something else.
Oh, that was his game.
And his words of wisdom, it is what it is.
There you go. And Dalzell, that about wraps us up, actually.
Well, another time spent on the live stream. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. It's been fantastic having you watching us and watching the kids arriving for their special night. How have you enjoyed your time, Darush, on your debut on the mic?
Yeah, look, I'd just really like to thank the Year 12s for giving me the opportunity to announce their entrances. It was actually really enjoyable. Hope I didn't do them a disservice. Really looking forward to combing through the comments of the Facebook live stream afterwards to find out a bit of feedback, assuming we get some.
I'm really looking forward to that as well. I can't wait to find out what we look like tonight. And yeah, any words that we've mispronounced. Very exciting times. For those of us who are still down at the marina, thank you very much for your time down there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you stop in at Auckland House, grab yourself a feed and a drink. Big shout out to them. Love going there.
Absolutely. Spend a bit of time there. So, Dalzell, I guess we'll sign off. We'll go inside and enjoy the Silver Soiree.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next year.
Thank you.